Talk a little bit about the personality styles that you lay out in the book.
Well, and again, if I can pull on this just for a minute, it's Jungian-based, so it's extroverts and introverts. And then so when you put yourself, and most people can plug themselves in somewhere on that spectrum. If you love to, get in an elevator with people you don't know and you kind of smile and look around and you want to talk, you're extroverted. And if you're a little more quiet, more reflective, more thoughtful, you're more introverted. So it's just an easy spectrum to put yourself on. And in this model, red and yellow energy are extroverted. They represent extroverted energy, and blue and green represent introverted energies. And then there's only one other question to sort of resolve for yourself is, do you tend to make decisions based on data, facts, and logic, meaning thinking-based decisions? And in our model, you start to see a shift. People that tend towards thinking-based decisions lead with red and blue energy. And people who make feeling-based, people-based decisions in this model lead with yellow or green energy, because what they represent is those Jungian attitudinal functions, which sounds complicated, but it's extroverted thinking, right? Fiery red, determined, competitive, demanding, strong-willed. It's people who love to get stuff done. My wife leads with very high fiery red, right? Significant drive in what she does. It's part of what I love in her. It's part of what drew me to her. I lead with extroverted feeling, yellow energy. So kind of in an interesting gender spin, my wife is very driven and very logic and task-oriented, and I tend to be more emotional, especially in my decision-making. So when you talk about like men are from Mars, women are from Venus, my wife and I are reversed in that book, because it's not men and women, it's thinkers versus feelers. But Earth Green, amiable, patient, caring, relaxed, it's people that are all about taking care of others. A real focus on people-based decision-making and a real strong desire to engage in one-on-one relationships, where yellow energy is one-to-many, green is one-to-one. And the last is introverted thinking, analytical, cautious, precise, cool blue. So that the folks that are more introverted, but also all about the data, all about the facts, and all about the logic. So, as I lay these out for you, I would imagine you start to see yourself in, and not necessarily just one, but maybe more than one, just by how much you smile as we talk about these topics and content, like there's a bunch of this showing up. And I looked at some of your previous interviews, and I kind of got that sense as well. And then I don't exactly know, where the rest of these fall, but it suggests how I would interact with you. So that's, at its core, that's the model. It's highlighted in the book a little bit to let people just think it through and understand it. But when you realize who you are in this model and you can understand where someone else is, it just determines the kind of interaction you have. Have fun with me, get things done with me, leave me alone and let me think, be my friend. Those are just approaches you can take to interact with other people. And the tools make it simple and make it memorable. That's the power of it.